Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Rady. I'm ready with yet another update on TR to PR pathway. For those who have not subscribed to my channel, I would highly recommend. I have been covering a lot on immigration to Canada, especially on TR to PR pathway, CEC and IRCC update on federal skilled worker programs in my previous videos also. Today the good news is that IRCC is not just evaluating or assessing the application from 12 to 1:30 p.m. However, they have started releasing the COPRs for the candidates who have applied around 4:15 or maybe beyond that. Especially for other categories, they are in fact, uh, you know, uh, you know, kind of issuing the COPRs who have actually applied in the month of June also. And I have a few timelines over here. We'll be discussing one by one. So let's dive into first timeline. So this is exactly a great news. May 6th at 4:15 p.m. Vancouver time. So this is like a biometric request was done on August 28th. So this is actually a Vancouver time. So we are not taking it as an Eastern Standard Time. So just keep that in mind. It's a Pacific time zone. And there was a request for police clearance certificate on August 30th. He has submitted on September 11th itself. He was able to link up the application on August 28th. AOR was received on September 7th, and the medicals were passed on October 7th itself. If you see, the information was updated after that, and that's how you tend to get ghost updates. It's a good indication whenever IRCC start evaluating your application. That's how you get. He got three ghost updates, first on October 5th, 7th, and 14th. Thereafter, there was an ADR, that's an additional document requisition. Usually happens when IRCC visa officer is in doubt and he wants to clarify that some of the information which is lacking in your application, or for some reason it's not in sync with your supporting documents, he or she will ask you to submit it again. And that's how there was an ADR for IMM 5669 and 5406 form. It was October 15th, and he submitted the very same day. Then got the ghost update again on 27th and 28th. There's a PR portal October 28th, and then there was a second request for PR portal, that's November 2nd. COPR was received on November 8th itself, which is like 2 days ago. And now he just have to wait for the PR card. PR card usually takes up to 6 weeks time period from the date of issuance of your COPR. Moving on to another timeline is for international graduate with inland dependent. This person has applied on May 6th at 12:16 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, after that, he was able to link up the application on August 11th, and the very day he was requested for the police clearance certificate. He submitted the very same day. Now, PCC has to be within its validity time period. Just keep that in mind. PCC is valid for 6 months. And wherever you have resided for 6 months, you have to provide that, which means in case if you are born in India and you've stayed there, you need to submit the PCC from India. And if you have worked in Germany for maybe an year time period, you have to get the PCC from Germany also, or from Hong Kong, wherever you have worked for more than 6 months time period. This applicant was able to receive the AOR on August 19th, and there was no update till September 24th. So a month passed, there was not even a single update. Then he relinked the application on September 24th and got the indication, like the update in his portal, that got update on refund of biometric. Medicals were expired, so he uploaded remedical. So he uploaded the remedical exam certificate via web form, and that was on September 27th. Now, in case if you're not able to see any update under the under your linked up account, you definitely can create a new one if you want to. That's not going to harm your application. And that's how he got the portal email on November 5th, and thereafter got the PR portal credentials on November 7th. And he has uploaded the photograph and address on November 9th, which was yesterday. So he's likely to get the ECOPR in this week's time again. Moving on to another timeline is for international graduate again. This applicant has applied on May 6th at 12:32 p.m. Eastern Time. There was a refund for biometric August 17th. AOR was received on August 20th, and he was able to get the ECO PR on September 28th. There was a photo revision that was done on September 29th itself, and then his PR card was actually linked to his CIC account. So that was on November 7th itself. Thereafter, PR card got approved and dispatched on both PR portal and CIC account. So this is exactly the process I'm trying to explain here once you receive the ECO PR. So that's how it has happened, that PR card would get approved and it would be dispatched. Now let me remind you again, it would be mailed to you, not email. So it would be mailed to you. You have to make sure that at the time when the PR confirmation portal happens, you have to update your latest address with your latest photograph as per the photo specifications. And on November 9th, the PR card approved and it was dispatched. Now, PR card usually take up to 6 weeks time period to arrive to your mailing address from the date of your ECO PR. I'm just giving a notification here. Moving on to another timeline is for international graduate. This applicant has applied on May 6th at 1:50 p.m. Atlantic Standard Time. So he's received the AOR on October 8th. Till October 7th, there was not even a single update. So this could happen anytime for the applicants whosoever has applied from 12 to 4 or 5 on May 6th. Medicals were passed, so he got the notification out there in the portal, and then PR portal, and then there's a credential thing that usually happens within a week's time period. And that's how, if you see, from November 5th to November 8th, he was able to get the ECO PR. So he should be able to get the, again, PR card within next couple of weeks. Max to max, it shouldn't take more than 6 weeks time period. Moving on to another timeline is for international graduate. Again, this applicant has applied on May 6th at 4:29 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, if you see, his link up his application on September 30th, and when he linked up his application, he saw that there was a PCC request under his portal. So he uploaded the police clearance certificate and got the AOR on October 1st. There was a ghost update and he received on October 1st and October 6th. And then there was a pre-arrival letter that was on October 18th itself. There was another ghost update, on October 26th and October 29th. And then he got the portal request that was on November 7th, like 3 days ago. Now the case has been created in portal account and he has updated the photograph. So this was done today only, November 10th. Now let me remind you, this applicant has applied with 2 years old PCC, and that's how IRCC has asked for the new one. For those who have applied the old PCC, please be ready that IRCC will ask you for the latest one unless and until you have not traveled outside Canada. There's another timeline for Stream A. It's under healthcare. Applicant has applied on May 6th at 12:39 p.m. Eastern Time. He's received the AOR on August 26th, and account was linked to GCK account key on August 30th. Then there's a biometric instruction letter that was on September 8th. Biometrics were done September 10th, and he's relinked his application to a new account that was on October 15th. There was an ADR for IMM 5669 October 27th itself, and again he has to resubmit the IMM 5669 through web form. So that was on November 4th itself. So there was an ADR only for IMM 5669 form in this case, and he was able to receive an acknowledgement email regarding the document, which it exactly says background check completed. Now, PR portal was there on November 5th. And thereafter, like 3 days later, he got the portal credentials, and a day later, he got the ECO PR. That was yesterday. And again, just have to wait for another couple of weeks for the PR card. Moving on to another timeline is for healthcare, Outland spouse. This applicant has applied on May 6th, and medicals of spouse was done on July 25th. AOR was received on August 26th, and there was a BIL that was done on September 23rd for spouse. There was another ADR for IMM 5669 form, October 16, and there've been a ghost update on October 27th and November 2nd. And then you can see here the PR confirmation portal was done on November 10th. There've been a lot of ECO PRs right now we are receiving for sure. Another timeline is for international graduate with inland spouse. This applicant has applied on May 6th at 12:55 p.m. Eastern Time. Medicals were passed on September 2nd and biometric request was done on September 10th. He was able to receive the AOR on September 14th, and there was an ADR. I don't have the information what exactly the additional document requisition was. It was on October 14th, and he has submitted the very next day. Now, again, the information got uploaded on IRCC portal, and that's how he's been able to get the ghost updates twice on October 26th and 28th. And a couple of days later, he got the credential email on November 4th. 4 days later, he got the request again for the portal request, and then he submitted within an hour's time, within an hour. So if you could see, if you are pretty speedy, you'll be able to get the ECOPR within a day. That exactly has happened with him on November 9th. Moving on to another timeline is for international graduate. He has applied on May 6th at 3 p.m. Pacific time, got AOR on October 25th with ADR for police clearance certificate. He has uploaded the PCC on October 25th, and then documents were received via email. That was, on November 1st. So he saw the portal that the, medicals were passed on November 5th, and he has received the PR portal that was on November 5th itself. Thereafter, PR confirmation portal that credentials were done on November 8th, and that's how 2 days ago he has got the ECO PR, and this was done. Just he has to wait for the PR card from IRCC. Moving on to another timeline. Thank you so very much for sharing your timeline, Alam. So he has applied under healthcare English stream, applied on June 11th. I don't have the specific time. He has received the BIL, that's on November 9th, and he's able to link up the application on November 9th itself. And just waiting for the AOR, and the biometrics were also uploaded and medicals were passed on November 10th. Now, if you see, this is a case of June 11, and most of you must have seen that international graduates are actually receiving the, results for, the submission they have done from May 6th to May 9th, or, this is the exactly time period. And earlier, like till last week, we were receiving the ECO PRs for the candidates for the first 1.5 hour. Like usually, if you have applied on May 6th, in between 12 to 1:30 p.m. That was exactly the rollouts we were receiving. But now it has started getting to 4 o'clock and it will go on. I mean, there's nothing big onto it. It will take its own time. So don't need to worry about anything. It'll just a matter of time. Now, this applicant, another timeline is for non-healthcare stream, NOC 441. This applicant has applied on May 6th at 1:03 p.m. Eastern Time, and AOR was received on August 27th. He was able to link up his application, and then he got the ADR, that additional document requisition for police clearance certificate, from Hong Kong on September 23rd. So wherever you have visited for wherever you've lived for more than 6 months, you definitely have to provide the PCC within its validity. Please note that in case if you have applied on May 6th and did not apply or did not submit your PCC at that time, and try to apply for it maybe towards the beginning of June, and you're not going to expect any result from IRCC in the next couple of months. Like if it completes 6 months and your PCC gets expired, which should have a validity of 6 months, I'm afraid that you have to reapply. You cannot submit the old PCC or an expired PCC to IRCC. They will not accept it. Now, PR portal was done on November 8th and ECO PR was received on November 10th. Now, please note that the applicant has submitted notice of assessment. So he did not submit any pay stubs. He has submitted the notice of assessment and T1 form. So no pay stubs were attached And however, he has attached the reference letters showing the total number of hours he worked per week. I think it's a T4 form, not T1. It's actually T4, so maybe it's my typo. Yeah. So you don't have to worry about in case if you have not submitted all the pay stubs, at least last couple of months are required. Now, in this case, he has submitted the reference letter. And again, as I said, that it depends upon the visa officer also. In this case, the visa officer is pretty seems to be pretty satisfied, and that's the reason he's got the ECOPR in November 10. Because if your case has all the history attached to it, like in this case, he has submitted the reference letter where job duties were also in full detail, along with total number of hours, even if it was part time under NOC 441. So all the documents were all intact and seems to be pretty strong case. You don't need to worry about that. Silly mistakes, of course, that can be altered. You can definitely submit additional documents, and you can also raise web form even if you don't receive the ADR or AOR. But it's always advisable to wait for a letter from IRCC because they are not going to accept any unsolicited document. However, if you want to submit or if you want to raise any web form without getting any ADR or AOR, I'm reiterating that, you definitely can do that. There is no harm in doing it, but it's always advisable to wait for a turn. Just wait for a letter from IRCC so that they will have the whole information in place and they will send you the required list of documents, and they will also give you a stipulated time period for, say, usually for police clearance certificate and IELTS copy, they usually give you 7 days time period. And for documents like RCMP fingerprints, that's not a mandatory requirement, but in case if they ask you, they will give you 30 days time period. And even for police clearance certificate, sometimes in some of the cases, they probably can give you 30 days time period too, depending upon the PCC they are asking for. In case if any person has traveled like all across the world and they have stayed in different countries for more than 6 months time period, they definitely can understand it's not possible for you to acquire or get the PCC from each and every country. So you probably would be able to get 30 days time period. But again, if you're not able to do that or fulfill the requirement within that stipulated time period, I would strongly recommend please submit the attempt whatsoever you're doing with that particular body to acquire or obtain that document to IRCC as a proof that you have initiated the process of acquiring or getting those documents and it's in the process. I hope that makes sense. Another timeline is for international graduate. He has applied on May 6th at 12:25 p.m. Eastern Time. He was able to link up the application on September 24th with passport and UCI number. Then there was an ADR for police clearance certificate on September 23rd, and then he was able to submit the PCC on October 23rd. There was an ADR for new Schedule A plus updated travel information on October 27th. And then email was, that ADR has been received by IRCC on November 5th. There was a ghost update on November 5th itself. And today itself, he has got the PR confirmation portal request. That's November 10th. So this is exactly what happened here. If you see, he was not able to do anything before September 23rd, and he was able to link up his application, only after receiving the ADR. So when he's linked up the application, through passport and UCI number, that's how he was able to get the ADR information also for new Schedule A and updated travel information. I hope that makes sense. Now let's move on to your questions, Matt. Thank you so very much for sharing all your timelines. I strongly would recommend you can always go under my channel details and and for those who have not subscribed, please that will just give you latest update on whatsoever I'm posting out here. So I'll just try to cover your queries here. Now, let's cover this query. I did reply. Yeah, hello ma'am, applied for open work permit under TR to PR. When I uploaded the documents and forms, IMM 5707 the application was not in my personalized checklist, so I could not upload it. Submitted application without it. Is it okay without it, or should I send a web form? Now, things like that, you don't need to worry about that. As I said that IRCC would ask you to submit the required set of documents. Sometimes, you try to overthink on these things. You don't need to get panic. In case if IRCC is not happy or is not, is in confusion with the set of documents what you have submitted, he or she will ask you to resubmit it. However, if you want to do it, you definitely can do it. As I said, it's not going to do any harm to your application. It's just that sometimes put so many efforts in doing it and it goes all futile. So just to save that energy and your time. Moving on to another one. Yeah, good day. I have applied on TR to PR May 6th at 1:20 p.m. No update as yet. I have called IRCC and give me a temporary number and said that they are not going to through my application using the time-based system, first in, first out. I just have to wait. Yeah. So 1:20 p.m. May 6th, you know what, Errol, you can actually expect response anytime. And when you call IRCC customer support, they are not the experts. They're not evaluating your application. They will just give you the guidelines, instructions they have been provided with. So you need to wait for your turn. And if you don't have the temporary number, that's fine. If even if you get that, it's not going to do any use to it because you're just very near to the timeline. So you can expect the result from IRCC at any given time for sure. Now, I received an AOR on August. This is a query by Abhishek on August 27th, and I have not received any ADR and given the biometrics on the same day. So no updates since then. What should I do? TR to PR, non-healthcare. When non-healthcare and healthcare, you guys can expect any result anytime. So today, as I've mentioned, so many timelines, even the June cases are getting through very easily, So it just matter of couple of weeks, I would say August 27th. So it shouldn't take too much of time for sure. Hi Renu, TR to PR, essential worker, non-healthcare. I received ADR on August 24th, documents submitted on August 26th. After that, no progress. Latest such status shows that 3rd September, still they are reviewing documents. Please guide me. Well, so Desai, you just have to wait again because you have applied you have received the ADR on August 24th. So you definitely can expect next course of action very soon. Don't need to worry about that. All right, another query is from Rishabh. My PCC will expire on 15th January. I have applied in stream B on June 15th. Okay. If IRCC doesn't send me AOR before January 15th, what should I do? Now, I've also responded back to him, but I just wanted to cover this because a lot of you had the same query. Well, guys, in case if your PCC is getting expired, I'm not going to give you any sugar-coated words. You have to reapply it because PCC has to be valid at the time of application. And if you have not submitted the document on May 6th and you have applied after that and now it's expired and you have not received any response from IRCC, you definitely have to reapply. All right, so these are the basic queries here. I think I'm all done. Yeah, I'd watched a lot of your videos giving updates, but I applied for TR to PR in an international stream on May 6th around 8 p.m. Few days later, actually, I was trying to log in my TR to PR account, but instead of resetting the password, I clicked on create an account. I use same email from which I applied, and later when I log in my account, it shows no application. Even I tried to contact IRCC web form. They just told me to link up application through GCKey, but I'm unable to do so, as I think they haven't processed my application yet. I was wondering, my application will still be there or not? Just wanted your opinion that what should I do? Well, I have replied to him, and a lot of you actually experiencing the same issue. Sometimes it's a technical glitch, and even somebody has applied, like for say if you're already able to link up your application, still you're getting an email or message from IRCC that link up your application. Don't need to get panicked. Sometimes there could be a technical glitch and things like that. I hope that makes sense, and I've been able to resolve majority of queries. If you still have any question, you can always write back to me. Till then, take care, guys. And for those who have not subscribed to my channel, I would highly recommend subscribe and hit the like button in case if you want to. Thank you so very much for your time. Take care and stay safe, guys. Bye.